Hello and welcome to The Word in the Cosmos. You're watching The Cosmos Student, and in this video, I want to talk about the discovery of potential biosignature on Mars. Let's check it out. So, I'm basing myself on an article on NASA's website, nasa.gov, named NASA says Mars rover discovered potential biosignature last year on 2024. This article was published on September 10th, 2025 by Jessica Tavel, and it reads, a sample collected by NASA's Perseverance Mars rover from an ancient dry riverbed in Jezero Crater could preserve evidence of an ancient microbial life. And I found this particular sentence interesting because ever since I've been aware of myself, whenever we refer to an extraterrestrial or alien life, it was usually a Martian. So the fact that there's the possibility that life, the possibility was always there, but a possible evidence to prove that, to me, is very interesting. And it continues, taken from a rock named Cheyava Falls last year, the sample called Sapphire Canyon contains potential biosignatures, according to a paper published Wednesday in the journal Nature. Remember, this article was written on, or was published on September 10th, 2025, just to give you an idea where in time I am right now reporting this article. And it goes, a potential biosignature is a substance or structure that might have a biological origin, but requires more data or further study before a conclusion can be reached about the absence or presence of life. This finding by Perseverance launched under the United States president at the time in his first term is the closest we have ever come to discovering life on Mars. The identification of a potential biosignature on the red planet is a groundbreaking discovery, and one that will advance our understanding of Mars, said acting NASA Administrator Sean Duffy. NASA's commitment to conducting gold standard science will continue as we pursue our goal of putting American boots on Mars' rocky soil. Perseverance came up upon Cheyava Falls in July 2024 while exploring the Bright Angel Formation, a set of rocky outcrops on the northern and southern edges of Neretva valleys, an ancient river valley measuring a quarter mile wide, or about 400 meters wide, that was carved by water rushing into Jezero Crater long ago. This finding is the direct result of NASA's effort to strategically plan, develop, and execute a mission able to deliver exactly this type of science. The identification of a potential biosignature on Mars, said Nikki Fox, Associate Administrator, Science Mission Directorate at NASA headquarters in Washington. With the publication of this peer-reviewed result, NASA makes this data available to the wider science community for further study to confirm or refute its biological potential. The rover science instrument found that the formation sedimentary rocks are composed of clay and silt, which on Earth are excellent preservers of past microbial life. They also are rich in organic carbon, sulfur, oxidized iron or rust, and phosphorus. The combination of chemical compounds we found in the Bright Angel Formation could have been a rich source of energy for microbial metabolisms, said Perseverance scientist Joel Horowitz of Stony Brook University, New York, and lead author of the paper. And it continues, but just because we saw all these compelling chemical signatures in the data didn't mean we had a potential biosignature. We needed to analyze what that data could mean. First, to collect data on this rock were Perseverance's pixel, which is short for Planetary Instrument for X-ray Lithochemistry, pixel, and Sherlock, another acronym meaning Scanning Habitable Environments with Raman and Luminescence for Organics and Chemicals. That's Sherlock's instruments. So the pixel and Sherlock are instruments. While investigating Cheyava Falls, an arrowhead-shaped rock measuring 3.2 feet by 2 feet or 1 meter by 0.6 meters, they found what appeared to be colorful spots. The spots on the rock could have been left behind by microbial life if he had used the raw ingredients, the organic carbon, sulfur, and phosphorus, in the rocks as an energy source. In high-resolution images, the instrument found a distinct pattern of mineral arranged into reaction fronts. Points of contact where chemical and physical reactions occur, the team called leopard spots. The spots carry the signature of two iron-rich minerals, vivianite, which is a hydrated iron phosphate, and greigite, an iron sulfide. I'm not sure if I've pronounced these two terms properly, but the technical terms can help understand what I mean. So vivianite is frequently found on Earth in sediments, pit bogs, and around decaying organic matter. Similarly, certain forms of microbial life on Earth can produce greigite. The combination of these minerals, which appears to have formed by electron transfer reactions between the sediment and organic matter, is a potential fingerprint for microbial life, which would use these reactions to produce energy for growth. The minerals also can be generated abiotically. I'm not sure to understand that word, but or without the presence of life, pretty much. Hence, there are ways to produce them without biological reactions, including sustained high temperatures, acidic conditions, and binding by organic compounds. However, the rocks at Bright Angel do not show evidence that they experience high temperatures or acidic conditions, and it is unknown whether the organic compounds present would have been capable of catalyzing the reaction at low temperatures. The discovery was particularly surprising because it involves some of the youngest sedimentary rocks the mission has investigated. An earlier hypothesis assumed signs of ancient life would be confined to older rock formations. These findings suggest that Mars could have been habitable for a longer period or later in the planet's history than previously thought, and that older rocks also might hold signs of life that are simply harder to detect. Quote, astrobiological claims, particularly those related to the potential discovery of past extraterrestrial life, require extraordinary evidence, said Katie Stack Morgan, Perseverance's project scientist at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory in Southern California. But quick note, this actually applies to any type of discovery, specifically scientific discovery of any sort. You need extraordinary evidence. I think it was Carl Sagan who said that, and that's true. Quote, getting such a significant finding as a potential biosignature on Mars into a peer-reviewed publication is a crucial step in the scientific process because it ensures the rigor, validity, and significance of our results. And while abiotic explanation for what we see at Bright Angel are less likely given the paper's findings, we cannot rule them out. The scientific community uses tools and frameworks like the COLD scale and standard of evidence to assess whether data related to the research for life actually answers the question, are we alone? Such tools help improve understanding of how much confidence to place in data suggesting a possible signal of life found outside our own planet. Sapphire Canyon is one of 27 rock cores the rover has collected since landing at Jezero Crater in February 2021. Among the suite of science instruments is a weather station that provides environmental information for future human missions, as well as swatches of spacesuit material so that NASA can study how it fares on Mars. Managed for NASA by Caltech, NASA JPL built and managed operation of the Perseverance rover on behalf of the agency's science mission directorate as part of NASA's Mars exploration program portfolio. So a quick Google of Perseverance rover, the AI overview, says the Perseverance rover is a robotic car-sized vehicle built by NASA for its Mars 2020 mission, designed to search for signs of ancient microbial life in the Jezero Crater. Launched in 2020 and landing in 2021, its primary goals include collecting and catching rock and soil samples for potential return to Earth, characterizing the planet's geology and climate, and demonstrating technologies for future human and robotic explorations. Perseverance also carried the Ingenuity helicopter, the first aircraft to achieve powered flight on another planet. We're finally at a point where we are either finding a solution to send humans to Mars, or to a point where we're actually proving that the existence of potential Martians. And to me, both news are actually very exciting. I hope that this research go on and continue. But it's very interesting to me, and I wanted to share with you guys. Again, this is not a scripted video. This is more just me reading the news of new discoveries that actually happened. Again, I'm going to actually pump a little bit more videos like this on my channel, just for me to be able to develop more chemistry with the cameras and the viewers and try to put out short videos. But I realize that I'm almost 15 minutes into the recording, so thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, well, just like the video. If you're new, consider subscribing if you like this type of content. Or if you're new, please go visit the channel. I have so many videos. Go view the videos, like them, subscribe, comment, dislike. I don't care. Really go and try to engage a little bit for me, because I'm trying to, this is going to actually help me out to grow the channel. Again, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.